Okay guys, so we're here in the new store. There's actually construction going on in the background, so I apologize if you can't hear me that well, but we've got another Samsung TV to unbox here. This is their Smart TV 8000 class LED backlit LCD TV. This is a 60-inch TV. This is going to be the centerpiece of this new Samsung Showcase store. So it's actually going to go right there as you walk in the door. It'll be the first thing you see, and that is for a very good reason. It's got all of the most advanced features that Samsung offers, including their 960 clear motion rate, which is sort of a combination between the refresh rate of the panel, which is still 120 Hertz, and then the way that they process the image and modulate the backlight in order to achieve what Samsung is saying is a perceived 960 images per second motion rate. It's a smart TV with full support for 3D. Oops, oh, this is a much bigger piece of styrofoam than I thought it was. With full support for 3D, as well as all of their smart TV features, including All Share, which allows you to easily share content and media from mobile devices such as your tablet or your smartphone, as long as they are part of the Samsung ecosystem. Here we've got the mount adapter, which we're going to have a closer look at in a minute when we actually mount the TV. In terms of the other specs, it's got an ultra clear panel, it's got mega contrast ratio, micro dimming, which actually someone bought one of these TVs in our Vancouver store the other day, and it was because he was looking for the micro dimming feature, which Samsung says without halo effect allows you to achieve deeper blacks and brighter whites and see the details without, I've seen TVs with localized dimming. In fact, my TV has localized dimming, but honestly, it's not that great because it takes a very substantial chunk of the panel and brightens it or dims it, which, because I'm using mine as an HTPC, is very disruptive to my entertainment experience, because as soon as I go to my desktop, which is black, the whole TV goes, and then as soon as I open up content, it's like, it gets way brighter, so it's kind of frustrating that way. But their micro-dimming feature says that they can do that in much smaller areas, which means it'll be less disruptive. Here's the base, which you can see is an almost seamless piece of metal. So there's a little plastic piece here that forms the bottom, and then the top is one piece on this side, which has a little seam here, and then one piece on the other side, which has a little sort of seam right there. So we're going to go ahead and put this, I don't know which way the TV goes on here, but I'm going to assume the rounded part is in the back. I'm going to put this down here, and then let's see if I can actually even reach the accessories here. So, in terms of accessories, we've got the documentation, which includes all your warranty and all that info on the one side, and then on the... Okay, we're going to have to pull out the TV first to find the accessories, so give me a minute here. I got to get cameraman to help me with this. I don't want to lay the panel down or anything like that, so give me a sec. Okay, so we extracted the accessories here, guys, and we've got a number of things. We've got a power oh wow, check that out. I don't even see a power brick, so that means in this slim design TV they actually integrated the power converter. That's outstanding, actually. Okay, we've also got composite input adapter, a component input adapter, so if you're using any legacy devices that require an analog signal to go out to your highly advanced TV, then you can do that. These are for the vase mount to provide a little bit of structural rigidity, and then that looks like a cable management thing with some adhesive on the back. And here is the far cooler part. So we've got the included 4 AAA batteries that you're going to need for this. And this is Samsung's Smart TV compatible full QWERTY remote control. So check this out. So the thickness is actually fairly thick. Okay, it's quite substantial, but there's a lot of electronics in here, so I can kind of understand that. So on this side, you see all your standard volume up, volume down, smart hub menu, blah, blah, blah. And then the other side, oh, bam! For use, pairing with TV is needed. Okay, and then there's instructions for pairing, which... Oh, really? Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay, because there's a plastic piece here that comes off. Okay. So there's a little screen here so you can see what you're typing. And then we've got, I was really disappointed. I was like, really? How could they have made such a major oversight? So here is a full QWERTY keypad, number pad, as well as navigation buttons. You can change your input. So you can actually choose which side of the remote you want to use. And look at that, special characters and everything. So this is going to be great if you want to browse the web on your TV, or search for YouTube videos, or type anything on your TV. It'll be good to have a keypad. pretty self-explanatory, I think. But it's neat that they include it. That's not actually the only thing that Samsung includes with this 8000 series TV. You're ruining the unveiling. You're looking at it before I can... It's okay. Aha! So this is the sort of the pitch for this TV. Check this out. Samsung calls this their one design bezel. I have no idea what they mean by one. Maybe they mean 1 centimeter. That looks like about a centimeter, but it's possible that's not what they mean at all. But basically this is, haha, I'm gonna pull out the old iPhone thickness comparison. This bezel is not much thicker than an iPhone. It's not as thick as 2 iPhones. It's so thin that basically when cameraman and I were pulling it out of the box, we couldn't even figure out where to grip the TV, because normally I would try to put most of the pressure on the bezel. I couldn't even touch it. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the other thing they include. So Samsung includes 2 pairs of their high-end, super lightweight 3D, active 3D shutter glasses with this TV. So let's go ahead and open that up. I'll just model this for you guys. Oh, taped together. Okay, so it'll look kind of something like this. Is that not a good look for me? Whatever. We have these on demo in the new Vancouver store, so you can check them out if you so desire. What the selling point of these guys is that they're much lighter weight than existing other 3D glasses on the market. They're actually really, really light, and and they don't look quite as stupid, although they don't look great either. 3D glasses, that's just what we have to live with. So, guys, give me a sec. I'm going to get this onto the stand so we can see it in all of its glory and magnificence. Well, there's no doubt it's a thing of beauty. I just checked my notes. There's a couple things I did miss. So I did miss the Wide Color Enhancer Plus feature that is enabled on this particular TV. And then also the hybrid 3D engine. So this is the processor that's built into this TV that actually allows you to dynamically convert on the fly any 2D content into stereoscopic 3D, which is great because it actually works. If you guys checked out my video on Samsung's 800 series monitor for your PC, I actually did a video on my NCIXCOM channel where I talked about that particular technology. It's actually outstanding. So there's no performance hit to whatever it is that you're feeding the signal into the TV with. So you don't need a more powerful graphics card or anything like that to play 3D games on this particular TV, because all of the processing is done on the fly by your TV. So I think that's pretty much it in terms of general features, but yeah, it's pretty nice looking. Don't forget, guys, if you do want to check it out in person, you can see this TV at our Vancouver store on Broadway, our new Vancouver store on Broadway, and then you can also check it out in the new Aberdeen store. That's going to be right next to the old Aberdeen store that will still be there. Let's check out what it's got in terms of inputs and outputs, and we're on totally the wrong side of the TV for that. Look at this from the back. It's like a reasonably nice finish, you know, no plastic or anything like that. Looks good. Okay, let's go over into the other side so we can see what we got in terms of inputs and outputs. And here, you take that angle and I'll stand up here. So we've got 1, 2, 3 USB ports, with this one optimized for hard drive, because remember, this is a smart TV. Digital audio out, optical. We've got 4 HDMIs with 1 for DVI, and this one's for ARC. Okay. AV in, it's right here, so that's your component. And then PC, so that's your VGA down there. Antenna in, there's your composite input with audio out, X-Link, and LAN. So smart TVs, they do want LAN, so you're going to want like a power line adapter or a wireless bridge of some sort in order to get a network connection to this TV, so you can take advantage of all those features, you know, your Skype, your Twitter, your Facebook, etc., and your full QWERTY remote control. And I think that pretty much covers it. So thank you for checking out this little showcase of Samsung's 8000 series 60-inch LED backlit LCD TV. Don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for more unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos.